Oilers, you got a great offense with Connor McDavid. So I have them sweeping them.
Yeah, well, I don't think you heard my point. The San Francisco Giants have 3 more in the 2010s than the Rangers have in their entire history. So, yeah.
It's hard to get back and to get back-to-back wins. And I don't see the Lightning doing it here, so I have them losing to the Hurricanes in 6.
We don't talk about the 2010s because the 2010s had the Astros. And if the Astros didn't happen, the Yankees would have won in 2017 with the Dodgers.
He was close to Frank Reich, and they want Frank Reich back, so that's what they got. It's their discount Frank Reich.
Kaprizov and the rest of this crew, Jordan Greenway, who doesn't get enough props. He definitely is somebody who needs to be mentioned more.
Hi, this is Julie Dobbs. You're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NHL Opinions of the Week, and something we have teased for. Now that we can talk about the man that can finally talk about his dream in predictions.
I can. Do you want me to save that for when we talk about the said team, or just start off the video with that?
I'll leave it up to you. It's up to you.
I think I'll wait till we bring up the team.
Okay, cool. Then let's start with the East. How about that?
Which division?
Let's go Atlantic.
Okay, so I will start from the top, as we always do with divisions. I have the Maple Leafs, Panthers, Lightning, Sabres, Bruins, Senators, Red Wings, Canadiens.
Where do you have the Bruins?
5. I had them making the playoffs, but I had them at 5.
Bruins are my 1, so.
I think we could deal with injuries. I'm worried about injuries. I think that injury proneness is a concern I have with this team. So I think at our potential, we're still a top 5 team in this league. Obviously, fully healthy, I still think we are, but I'm worried about injuries. As a Bruins fan, been watching preseason games, we still have all that talent, but I know that with one guy gone, we are in trouble.
Gotcha. Okay. So Bruins are my 1, Panthers are my 2, 3 are the Lightning, 4 is the Leafs, 5 is Red Wings, 6 is Sabres, 7 is Senators, 8 is Canadiens.
Okay. So I'll just say my 5 teams that make the playoffs in that division, then you'll say yours. I have Maple Leafs making the playoffs, obviously Panthers, Lightning, Sabres, and Bruins. So I have 5 teams in this division making it.
Okay. I have 4. Because the top 3 make it, and then there's 1 wild card, correct?
You can have 2 wild cards in the same division.
Yeah. I have a wild card from each division.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to have that, but you can, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I chose it this way. I think the Red Wings just miss it, but I think they're going to be a good team. So I go Bruins make the playoffs, Panthers make the playoffs, Lightning make the playoffs, and then the Leafs make it in the playoffs. I'm surprised you have them at number 1.
They're a regular season team, Kevin. We're also having way too early playoff predictions as a part of this, and you will see my belief in them, whether it's justified or not.
Okay. All right. Let's go. I'll go into Metropolitan. 1 is the Hurricanes for me. 2 is the Penguins. 3 is the Devils. 4 is the Rangers. 5 is the Capitals. 6 is the Blue Jackets. 7 is the Islanders. 8 is the Flyers.
Okay. So for me, my Metropolitan is Hurricanes, Rangers, Penguins, Devils, Islanders, Blue Jackets, Capitals, Flyers.
Okay, so you have the Capitals doing much worse than me, but you and I flipped Rangers and Penguins. Where are the Penguins for you?
3.
Okay, Penguins are 4 for me.
I have Rangers.
Penguins are 2. Rangers are 4 for me.
Yeah, I have the Devils at 4. So you have Devils at 2?
I have Devils at 3. Penguins are at 2.
Penguins at 2.
Cool. Okay. All right. I don't think anything major. The Rangers. So the Hurricanes make the playoffs. Penguins make the playoffs. Devils make the playoffs. Then the Rangers are my wild card team.
Yeah, I have Hurricanes, Rangers, and Penguins. I had the 4-seeded Devils missing the playoffs.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, nothing else. I think the Capitals will be better. They'll just miss the playoffs. And then, I think we can go to the West.
Okay. Central or Pacific?
Let's go Pacific.
Okay. So in the Pacific, I have the Kraken, Oilers, Golden Knights, Kings, Ducks, Flames, Canucks, Sharks.
Okay, so you're higher on the Ducks than me. So I have the Oilers at 1. 2 is Seattle. 3 is the Kings. 4 is Vegas Golden Knights. 5 is the Canucks. Flames, Sharks, and Ducks.
Yeah, I went a little bit crazy in this division. Like
This is a good division, though.
I will. Let me just say my playoff teams. I'll say them first. Kraken, obviously. Oilers, obviously. Golden Knights, obviously, because I have them on my top 3 slots. But then I have both the Kings and the Ducks making the playoffs.
Okay. I also have both my wildcard teams coming from the Pacific as well. So 1, Oilers, 2, Seattle, 3, Kings. Then I have the Vegas Golden Knights making the wild card, and then the Canucks making the wild card.
Okay, so we each have a team that the other person has as being pretty bad making the playoffs. You have the Ducks making the playoffs after being your 8 seed. I have the Canucks at 7, but you have them making the playoffs. So this is going to be a good division.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be a good division. To me, the Central is pretty top heavy, and I'll just go into mine. 1 is Avalanche, 2 is Stars, 3 is Wild, 4 is Jets, 5 is Blues, Predators, Coyotes, Blackhawks.
Okay, we're going to disagree a good bit here. I had the Stars at 1, Avalanche at 2, Wild at 3, Predators at 4, Blackhawks at 5, Jets at 6, Blues at 7, Coyotes at 8. So I think we only agreed on Wild at
Yes.
3.
That's very true. Yeah, so you have to. I understand having the Stars at 1. I just didn't want to put them there, but I'll let you talk a little bit more about the Stars.
Yeah, so I think I had to put them at 1 because I had a dream, and this is a real dream. I'm not making this up. We've been hitting at this forever. Back in August, at the end of August, I had a dream where I in the dream, Joe Pavelski had 46 goals and 46 assists. And like I texted you, extremely unlikely. The odds, I would not bet money on this. I've had dreams before where in sports where it didn't happen. Like, for example, I had an Eastern Conference final matchup between the Capitals and the Panthers in a dream, and it was tied 2-2, and that series never happened. Maybe it happens in the future, I guess, but I obviously don't have it happen this year. But that was a couple of years ago. That was like 4 years ago. That was before we even recorded. So that dream obviously didn't go right, but we'll see if this dream does. I feel like I had to have the Stars because if Pavelski has a 46-46 season, they're winning their division.
Yeah, I agree. That's fair. Yeah, I once had a dream where Clemson and Alabama tied for the national championship, which is impossible. But when I woke up, I was like, tied.
Yeah, the odds of that happening are literally 0. But
dude, it's one of those dreams where you think it's so real. I've definitely had that multiple times. But yeah, no, that's fair. I think the Stars are dealing with some injury, and I'm worried about their defense. So I think Avalanche will be back healthy, and they get the 1 seed. But I think the Stars would definitely be great. And yeah, we can probably go into our playoffs now. Now, these points don't really matter for the playoffs. We're just taking standings, correct? Or do the points matter? Or do we take points with playoffs?
It matters if we have them in the playoffs. So that's why we say
yeah.
That's the only thing that matters.
These playoff predictions are just for fun.
Yes, very much so.
I do believe in them. Like I could definitely see this happening. So I'll go. Let's go with the West. Avalanche versus Canucks for me. Stars versus Wild. Seattle versus Kings. Oilers versus Vegas. I have the Oilers beating Vegas and Seattle beating the Kings, and then the Stars beating the Wild and the Avalanche beating the Canucks.
Okay, so
yeah, I said that right.
My first round is Stars versus Ducks. I have the Stars winning. Then Avalanche versus Wild. I have the Avalanche winning. Kraken versus Kings. I have the Kraken winning. And Oilers versus Golden Knights. I have the Oilers winning.
Okay, so you and I both have the Oilers facing the Golden Knights, correct?
Yes, in the first round, yeah.
Okay. So who's the next 2 matchups, or who advanced?
Stars, Avalanche, Kraken, Oilers.
Okay. So do we have the same matchups or not?
I have Stars versus Avalanche and Kraken versus Oilers. Is that your matchup?
I also have that matchup.
Okay. Well, I have the
Pretty close.
Stars beating the Avalanche and the Oilers beating the Kraken.
Ooh, so close. I have the Kraken beating the Oilers and the Stars beating the Avalanche.
Okay, so I have Stars versus Oilers. You have Stars versus Kraken. I have the Stars beating the Oilers to advance to the Stanley Cup final.
I have the Kraken beating the Stars to advance to the Stanley Cup final.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we go to the East. I'll let you say your matchups and I'll go.
So I have Hurricanes versus Bruins. I have the Bruins winning. I think they get healthy before the playoffs and they knock out the 1 seed just like they did last year in reverse. So now they're the 8 seed taking out the 1 seed when they're fully healthy. Maybe the Hurricanes have some injuries. Obviously, last year the Bruins were hurt in the playoffs. Linus Ullmark wasn't 100%. Bergeron, Krejci both hurt. So I think this year the Bruins are 100% and actually take advantage of that. Rangers versus Penguins. I have the Penguins winning. Maple Leafs versus Sabres. I have the Sabres winning. So in the first round, I have the Maple Leafs losing to the Sabres. And then Panthers versus Lightning. I think the Lightning are back this year. I have the Lightning winning.
Okay, so I also have the Panthers versus Lightning, but first I'll go Hurricanes versus Rangers, Penguins versus Devils. I have the Hurricanes beating the Rangers, and then the Devils beating the Penguins. Next, I have the Panthers versus Lightning. I have the Panthers winning. Next, I have Bruins versus Leafs. I have the Bruins winning in a rematch against the Panthers, and then I have the Devils versus the Hurricanes.
Okay, what's your second round?
So yeah, my second round is Hurricanes versus Devils, Panthers versus Bruins. I have the Panthers beating the Bruins, and then I have the Devils beating the Hurricanes.
Okay, well, I have Penguins versus Bruins and Lightning versus Sabres. I have the Bruins beating the Penguins and the Sabres beating the Lightning.
Wow. Okay.
So my Eastern Conference final is Sabres versus Bruins.
Okay. I have the Panthers versus the Devils, and I have the Panthers winning.
I have the Sabres versus the Bruins, and I have the Sabres winning.
Okay. All right. I thought you were going to have the Bruins winning. So you have Stars versus Sabres.
Yes,
And then
a
I
la
have
1999.
Panthers. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good one. I have the Panthers versus Seattle.
Panthers versus Seattle. I'll let you go first. Who wins it all?
The Panthers. And my Conn Smythe winner is Kachuk.
Okay. This one I'm still struggling on because this is the year for the Stars, but do the Sabres get revenge? I just keep going back and forth in my head. But I think I'm going to go with my gut and actually change my pick. I had the Stars winning, but I will go Sabres winning.
Ooh,
that'd
be quite a turn of events.
Yeah, and I'll have the Conn Smythe winner being Tage Thompson.
Okay, all right. I like our playoffs. They're fun. Yeah. So that's all I got. I'm very excited for the season to start. I thought it was just the end, but now we're getting right to it. I'm very excited.
Yeah, same here.
Yep, that's what we got. Let us know what you think, and Austin, I'll let you close it out.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening. Please let me know if my dream is just a delusion, if I somehow force my brain to dream about that for one day, but I don't know. Maybe it will come true, but thank you guys for listening. Please let us know your predictions, and we'll talk to you guys later.